Hello. Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, everybody. Please, can you all hear me and see my screen clearly? Can you all hear me and see my screen clearly, please? If you can see me and also see the screen and hear my voice clearly, can you type 1? Okay, all right. Good. All right, once again, you're welcome to tonight's training. We have Clement Oyadele, Ayodele rather, Douglas, Ayoka, Idoko Sisters. Somebody did iPhone, no name. Kirian Eze, Ikishuku Ifeanyi. This name is strong, but I think I can pronounce the other one. Agangalatele. Angalatele Olori. Please pardon me if I'm not calling your name correctly. So how you guys doing? How is everybody doing? I hope the audio is not cracking. I hope the audio is not cracking. If it is not cracking, type yes. The audio is clear. It's not cracking. Type yes, please. Okay, good. All right. Thank you. All right. Tonight we are going to be talking about, today is the basic class. Of course, you know, this is beginner's class. And whether you are a beginner or you're already trading, some of these things are very important. And I want you to stay to the end. Most people talk because it's basic, so they know everything about the basics. So most people don't show up for our basic classes, but that is the mistake most people make, because I keep saying that someday you guys will become a teacher. And if you are going to be a teacher and you don't know Forex 101, Forex 101 is a very, very big topic in trading. Trading or Forex 101, this basic about trading is a very big topic. And if you know it very well, it means that you can teach anybody. And if you have a skill, if you are learning a skill, you can't teach someone, that means that you have not learned that skill very well. You only become, your skill set only become, you improve in your skill when you can teach it to other people. There's anything you're learning and you can't interpret, you can't explain that to someone else, it means you have not really learned that particular skill. So if you ignore this aspect of trading and thinking that the only thing you can learn is how to make money, how to enter the market, that simply means that you won't be able to explain this to anybody, not even your child, because you don't know anything about the basic about trading. So it is very important that you take this aspect of the training very, very seriously. So you'll be able to interpret it to anybody about trading, about forex, about any market. In fact, what we are teaching here tonight is not just about trading, It's not just about forex or volatility, but it's every market, all the markets, you are going to trade. Okay. And I want to believe that you guys are prepared for tonight because we're going to take some time to learn these things. Even if you have learned it before, the secret about success is always learning. Learning is all about repetition. Repeat it over and over and over. The more you put your attention on learning every single day, the more you understand whatever you're learning. But if you think, because I have learned already, so I am not going to learn again, your skill set is going to diminish. So the best is to keep on learning and relearn all the time. Up to now, I still learn about basics. I still study the basics, the candlestick patterns. I study them every day because why? Because I know that the topic is very important. So that when I'm going to be explaining to people, I'm going to understand how to explain to people. Okay, please just give me 1 minute. 1 minute, please. All right. Sorry, please. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So we have our topic for tonight is going to be candlesticks. How to understand candlesticks? What are candlesticks? What are candlesticks? So let me just give you a slide. I'm going to explain what candlesticks are. Tonight we don't have. Before we go into details about candlestick, let me just briefly, you know, talk about your mindset because of course I know that I don't start my training without discussing about your habits and your mind. Well, like I told you, your mind is the most valuable asset that you have. So If your mind is not correct, if your mind is not programmed for success, that means nothing will change in your life. So for you to change, you have to completely change your mindset. Your mindset is very, very important. It's the most important aspect of you as a human being. If your mind changes, everything about you changes. That's why the Bible says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So your thinking is very critical here. Not just how to trade, but your mind is, once your mindset changes, every aspect of your life changes. Everything. Your mind is like a very fertile garden. So it's, and the reason why you're thinking the way you're thinking is very simple. Most of us grew up with people who are not successful. We are around people who are not very, very, they don't have the right thinking. You know, the we spend most of our time with people who don't have the right mindset. So we think like them, we behave like them, and of course that's why we most times have the same result like them. So for you to bring out that greatness that is you, you have to change, completely change your mindset. Your mindset have to be changed. On your habits as well. Your habits are very important. How do you spend your time? How you spend your time? Your life 5 years from now, 10 years from now is going to be determined by how you spend this precious time. Successful people or wealthy people seem to have more successful habits. Their time is always programmed. They spend their time wisely. But poor people, when I say poor people, I'm not talking about people who don't have money. If you have a vision you're working on right now and you have successful habits, to me you are rich, even if you don't have the money yet. When I mean poor, I'm not even thinking about talking about people. It's not about how much money you don't have, but it's about your thinking, number one, and it's about how you spend this precious time that you have. So my advice for you in this academy every single day, that's why I start my mentorship with talking to you like this every day. To spend your time while your habits. We are creatures of habits, habits, habits. How you spend, what your habit, your life is as a result of your habits. How you and I spend our time, what to do. If you spend most of your time in watching TV, that becomes a habit. And those habits are what either take you to something great, somewhere great, or those habits are going to determine how successful or poor you're going to be. So, guys, my advice for you is to form successful habits every single day of your life. Spend successful habits. I mean, form successful habits. That's all. When I mean successful habits, probably like always want you to learn instead of using your time to watch a television or socializing all the time. I'm not saying you shouldn't have fun, but that doesn't mean that you should spend all your time in socializing. Form habits like reading books, learning something every day of your life. Before your day ends, ask yourself, what have I learned today? What have I learned? I say I want to be a trader. Have I learned something about trading? Have I read a book about how to trade the market? What have I learned about my mindset? Have I read a book about changing the way I think? Because your programming is very important. How you program your mind. So from those habits, not the one that uh, you're spending your time on doing things that don't have any value, like chatting on the internet 247, watching television, gossiping about the government. Those are not successful habits. So form successful habits every day of your life. Learn something. Don't pass a day without you not learning something valuable. Your time is your most valuable asset. If your time is gone forever. If you lose your house today, perhaps lose your car today, you can always buy a new car or even build another house. But if your time is gone, your time is gone forever. So poor people don't know the difference between this time. They don't know the time, the value of time. So they spend their time on doing things that does not have any value. My advice for you tonight is time. How you spend your time will determine what you are going to be in 5 years from now. It will determine what you're going to be in 10 years from now. How you spend this your time. I can see someone and spend few hours with him, and I see how he spend his time. I can predict what will become his outcome in few years from now, because success is some of little effort repeated day in and day out. Success is sums of little efforts. All right. If you are doing successful habits, if you have successful habits, those little things like reading a book, learning a skill every single day, repeat it over and over. In 5 years from now, you will arrive somewhere that you will be happy with your life. But if you don't spend your time on doing these things and forming the habit of doing things that do not have value every single day, that is, they are not going to show up in your life tonight or today or tomorrow, but 5 years from now, 20 years from now, those things you do every single day will determine how you're going to be, whether success or failure. So form successful habits. And successful habits, once they are difficult to form, of course, but they can be easily to live with. But unsuccessful habits, all right, unsuccessful habits, they are very, very easy to form, but difficult to live with. So, in other words, every single day, form habits of successful people. See, success is not something so record science thing. It's just copy and paste, like the law of gravity. If you do what other successful people do, you become successful. Very simple. Study about successful people. How do they spend their time? I study these people, and what I discovered is that they are always using their time doing something valuable every single day, 7 days a week. Make yourself uncomfortable every day. Most times we are too comfortable. We are too comfortable with our success, the way we are. Maybe probably you have one job and you think you're okay, so that makes you so comfortable that you don't want to improve your life. Make yourself uncomfortable every day. Get out of your comfort zone. Do things that will make you uncomfortable every single day of your life. That's success. My mentor, Les Brown, used to say this. He said, if you do what is easy, life will be hard for you. But if you do what is hard, life will be easy. If you do what is easy, life will be hard for you. All right? But if you do what is hard, life will be easy for you. Every single day, forming those successful habits, it's of course hard. It's very discomfortable. You picking a book even when you are not, your mind is telling you to keep that book. It is hard when maybe you are supposed to do something pleasurable, but you are learning a skill like what you're doing right now. It's hard. That's why most people are not here, because it's hard to do things that will make a life easy. But if you do them over and over, your life will be easy. So most people do the easy things like playing, watching TV. They are not cracking their brain to read any book. Those are easy things. But if you do what is easy all the time, your life will be hard. My goal for you, all of you tonight, is to become great, because I believe all of you, I don't know you personally one-on-one, I've not seen most of you, but I know that you have greatness in you. You have unlimited potential in you. But success is not going to come to you by luck, the way most people think. It's going to be deliberate effort. Spend your time wisely. This time is, you can't buy time. So to not murder this time, precious time that you have, because if you murder it, it is gone forever. You can't buy it. 1 hour wasted is gone. Don't hang around with people who steal your time. They are not stealing money from you. They are not just stealing your wealth. They are stealing your destiny. If you keep spending time with wrong people, they have no goals. They have no visions. They are going after. So, guys, that's for tonight. Use your time wisely. Form successful habits. Read good books. I cannot overemphasize this every day. I talk to you about this. You have greatness in you. You're like a tree that is trapped in a seed. You are like a tree that is trapped in a seed, but you have to deliberately develop that greatness that you have in you. It's not by luck. Whether trade, anything you want to be is not by luck. It's going to be a deliberate effort. Nothing like luck. Luck is preparation meeting opportunity. Put yourself in a state of perpetual preparation. Every single day you are preparing for your greatness. Every day, form a habit of preparation every single day. What have I learned today? Ask yourself this question. If you form this habit of learning, reading, studying every single day, you should have a shelf of books. You should have a shelf of books. If you form this habit of reading, studying every single day, trust me on this, I guarantee you, nothing can stop you. Nothing. Not even the witches in the village. Of course, there is no witches. The major witch we have is within you, not anybody. No witch can stop you. If you form this habit of continuously preparing yourself, number one, by reading, changing your mindset, some books to read, to changing the way you think. That's the most critical. Forming the habit of learning something every single day. Listen to something. Turn your car into a mobile seminar hall. Listen to motivational audios, tapes. I do that every single because I want to program my mind, because what you hear every day matters a lot in your life. My mentor said, stand guide at the door of your mind every single day. Listen to all these things. Prepare yourself, your mindset for greatness. If you do this every single day, reading something positive, listening to something positive every single day, if you do this for 5 years, 10 years from now, you'll become one of the richest people in your environment. You have to do this. Form this. Teach this to your children. Somebody said, I want to become a leader. The first thing I will do is to follow him to his house or a house. I want to be a leader. And when I get to the place, the first thing I'm going to check is library. Do you have a library in your house? I thought books don't matter before I met my mentor, which transformed me. Because what a man reads drop massive ingredients into his mind. Your mind is like a factory. Most people call themselves leaders, but they don't have one leadership book in their houses. No bookshelf, no library. So as a woman, as a man, you are above 30 and you don't have a library, then there is something wrong. You have to now start building your library. I started with one. The book my mentor gave to me was Think and Grow Rich, and now I have hundreds of books. Today, I have one of the best libraries. Why? Because I too want to become great. And you have the same power in you to become great. You have to influence your environment with your knowledge and skills. That's why I'm so happy with you guys tonight that you're always attending. Most of you, all the seminars, all the meetings you are here, you are not preparing, you are preparing for your greatness tomorrow because you have greatness in you. Prepare yourself every day. Put yourself in a state of preparation every single day, 7 days a week. You're preparing for your greatness for 5 years from now, because your children has to go to one of the best schools. Your children has to travel around the world. You have to travel around the world. The world is, I mean, life is too beautiful and sweet. So you have to create wealth. You have to become a billionaire in dollars. You can do it, but it's not going to come to you by luck. It's going to be you deliberately preparing yourself to achieve greatness. Let me give you one quote. Life, write it down. Life is like fighting for territory. Life is like fighting for territory. And if you don't fight for what belongs to you, all right, if you don't fight, deliberately fight for what belongs to you, what you don't want will automatically take over your life. Life is like a fight for territory. And if you don't deliberately fight for what belongs to you, what belongs to you is wealth. What belongs to you is changing your environment. What belongs to you is to live a beautiful life, not a life of poverty and frustration. If you don't deliberately every single day fighting for that, that means what you don't want, which is poverty, complaint, frustration, will take over your life. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I as I close this mentoring session to an end, I want to encourage you tonight from now, henceforth, if you have not started already, to form the habit of always preparing yourself and making yourself uncomfortable every single day. Thank you so much. Are you guys there? Are you listening? Did you get something from this? Have you learned something from this short talk so far? It seems I'm talking to myself. Some people are okay. Some people are okay. You can hear me, all right? Okay, okay, good. Okay, all right, good, good, good. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so let's go into the reason why we are here. We are going to be talking about the candlesticks. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, thank you. Okay, so what are these candlesticks? Because this class is about candlesticks. This class is about candlesticks. All right, this class is about candlesticks. So we are going to be talking about candlesticks. All right. Right. Please, can you guys see the screen? Is the screen clear? Is it clear? Is the screen clear? very clear. Like you can see the screen very clearly. If you can see the screen clearly, type 1. Very clear. You can see the candlesticks the way they are. If they are clear, please type, just type 1 so I will know that you can see them. Okay, all right. All right. All right. So what you're seeing is called Japanese candlestick. And this is what you use to measure the market. This is called Japanese candlestick. This candlestick appears in all the market, whether you're trading forex, any market you're trading, this is what you see. They are called Japanese candlestick. And what you're seeing is one is bearish candlestick and one is bullish candlestick. Now, this is the opening. This is bearish candlestick. The bearish candlestick, this place you're seeing is the opening. It opens from here. It opens from there. This is the opening for the bearish candlestick. And then as this market open, all right, it opened from here, but price moved up a little bit. This was the highest, the high it got. Price moved up a little bit, but eventually price came down again, all the way down here, before buyers started pushing and brought back price, and price closed here. That's why you're seeing these things. These things are called wick, or they are also called shadows. But the best word is wick or shadow, or you can call it tail also. Right? This was the opening for a bearish. It opened from the top, right? Once it opened from here, it went up. That's why you're seeing this wick, right? But it didn't close here. It came all the way down. It got to this lowest point before closing here. So this is called a bearish candlestick. In your chart, if you open your chart, you'll see this. You're seeing this as you're trading, and this also, we're going to open the chart and I'll show you how it works on a real chart. Look at this is called bullish candlestick. This is bullish. And the bullish, for the bullish, usually it opens from here. It opens here. After opening, it came down a little bit. But after coming down here, the market pushed all the way up. It got up to this level. This is the highest. All right. It got here. Finally, it closed this on this point. That's why you're seeing this tail. This is called bullish. It's called a bullish candlestick. The market, it doesn't matter the color you're using. Some people use black as their bullish and white as their bearish. You can use any color you like. If you look at your charts, you go to your chart now, you can select the color you would like to use. But this is called bullish and this is called bearish. They are two candlestick formations. And these candlestick form patterns also, if you see them on places, strategic points in trading in the market, you know whether the market is going to go down, whether it's going to be a buy or it is going to be a sell. So it is important that you learn about candlesticks. They are very, very important that you learn about candlesticks. Candlesticks, if you learn candlestick trading, add it with your price action that you're learning already from this academy, you are going to make money in the market. But first, you have to understand these candlesticks very well. So let's look at another candlestick that you have to know. Now, this is another candlestick. This one too is very, very, very important in the market. Some people call it hammer, some people call it pin bar, Some people call it evening star, so many names, but the name does not really matter. You can call it any name you like, but what matters is their formation. Now, for this is where the market opens, all right? Market opened from here, but it was as if the market was going down, but the pressure from the buyers pushed the market up again. So at the end of the day, the market closes up here high. This is the highest got, and it closed here. So if you see something like this on the market, any chart, any price, any market, it means that this is a buy signal. This long week, it could be any time frame. We'll talk about that. I'll show you time frames about all this chart pattern. We'll go and also see how this time frame also correlate with your trading personality, how it relates to you as a trader. All right. So now these two colors doesn't really matter. It could be like this, but they are all the two of them having is the same signal. This one too, price. This is a bearish. It look bearish, right? But this is what happened. Price open here. Price open here, right? It pushed down a little bit. Pushed down. It was going bearish. It was a bearish formation. It was a bearish. Everybody thought the market was going collapsing, but all of a sudden, the buyers pushed the market. That's why you're seeing it now close in red. It now close here. That's why you're seeing it's red. Are you following? Are you guys following what I'm saying? If you are following, can you type yes? If you are getting me, can you type yes? All right. Now, this is very important that you understand this thing. Price open here. Okay. 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 Somebody said come back again. Okay. What I'm saying is this: that look at where this one. This is a bearish candlestick. This is a bearish candlestick. Price open here. It was see the price was going down. The market was pushing down. Everybody thought the market was collapsing. But all of a sudden, price started going up. So at the end of the day, the market closed here. That's why you're seeing this. Before it was red. Remember, all this was red, and later it closed here. These two, they are the same signal. When you see this, it doesn't matter the color you're seeing, but once you see a long tail or shadow or wick, it is called wick. Once you see these things like this on a chart, on the strategic zones where you take price, where price turns, if you see this is on a turning point, maybe if you see this on a support zone, for those of you who are already familiar with support and resistance principle, or on a trend line, if you see this on a very important support zone, this signifies a buy entry. This is a buy signal. It means that the market is on a buy. If you see this on a good zone, all right, so take note of this kind of information. It will help you to understand when to buy and when to sell. This is a buy signal. We're going to go to also see the sell signal, right? Now let's also see the next candlestick. Okay, now this is another one. This is also another one. This is the same thing that I showed you just now, the same concept. Then look at where it is written. A long tail on the bottom part of the candlestick tells us that the market made a significant fall, then quickly retreated from this price level. this is often seen as a bullish signal. You can see price was coming down. Everybody thought it was a market collapsing, all right? But buyers came and pushed the market up. So if you've seen this, don't enter. You don't need to trade as soon as this enter. This is you have to allow this candlestick to finish forming. It has to completely finish forming. Once it has finished forming, then you know that you cannot take the trade. The mistake most people make is that this thing is just forming, it has not ended. Maybe you are watching a 15 minutes time frame. I will take it down to I will take it there, a 15 minutes or 20 minutes, 30 minutes time frame. All right. If this thing allow this time frame to finish forming, once it's finished forming, you know that yes, you can take it either with buy stop. This is not buy stop or instant execution. Instant execution meaning that you want to enter the trade now. Those of you who have watched the videos on pending orders, you know what is a buy stop and what is a sell stop. So this is a buy signal. Why this is a sell signal? This one, the market was buying. It was as if it was a buy, right? Market open from here, it pushed up a long buy, but at the end of the day, it closes here. This signifies a buy signal. If it's a sell signal, if you see something like this, it means it's a sell signal. The same thing here. It does not matter the color, like I told you, the color doesn't really matter. But the most important thing is if this long thing called tail or wick is facing upward, that is a sell signal. If you see this on a good resistance point, if you see this on a good resistance level, zone or a zone, this means that after this candlestick forms, finish forming, whether it is 15 minutes candlestick, 10 minutes candlestick, 1 hour candlestick, 4 hour daily, whatever candlestick you are watching, if you see this pin bar or hammer, then it is a signal that the market is going to be a sell. Then if you see this one, you're seeing red and white and green, this is a buy signal. Again, if you see this on a major support zone, not anywhere, if you see it on a no man's zone, I'll show you what I mean by a no man's zone. If you see it on a no man's zone, then it's a false signal. You cannot enter the market because you see this anywhere. It has to be on a strategic point, either on a support or on a resistance zone or on your trend line. It has to be on a zone for you to know that it is actually a buy signal. These two candlesticks, they are very, whether you're trading volatility index, whether it is forex, even in the stock market, these things are very important. This long wick, this is called wick. Just take note. All right. Now we have what is called engulfing candlestick. This is called bullish engulfing. This is called bullish engulfing. Very, very important. Bullish engulfing. Bullish engulfing. This means that bullish engulfing is comprises two candlesticks forming on a zone. It could be a support zone. If you see this on a support zone, this is called bullish engulfing. All right, it means that after a small candlestick form, then the next one is this one is the red one. It means it was selling, all right. But after this forms, then you now see a big giant candlestick like this that overshadowed this small one, the previous candlestick. That means the market, the buyers has taken over. It is a buy signal. It's called bullish engulfing. This big one engulfing, completely engulfing the small one. So this is also a buy signal. So you have to take note of all these things. Look at it, screenshot it, and whenever you're trading, look at your charts. If you see things like this on a strategic zones, like this has to be on a support zone. It has to be on it, not just everywhere you see on the chart, not a no man's zone. I'm going to show you what I mean by a no man's zone on the real chart. But let me just explain the concept of these candlestick patterns. They're very, very important. This is called bullish engulfing. Once you see this candlestick forms, it's a buy signal. You need to allow, if it is 1 hour candlestick, your time frame you are watching the market with, allow this to finish. Once this is finished, then you confirm that yes, this is a buy signal. You can buy either with a buy stop, meaning that you put your price, entry price above this small wick. All right. You may just decide to put a buy stop here. Let me show you something. You may decide to put a buy stop here. Then your stop loss is going to be down here. Your stop loss is going to be down there, so that in case the market does not go your favor, it will stop it down here. Are you guys following? Do you understand how to trade now engulfing candlestick patterns? Your trading pattern could be a buy stop. Buy stop meaning that putting price above, maybe price is, the market just end close here, right? Imagine price closes here. Now what you need to do now, if this is on a strategic zone, maybe it's on a good support zone, what you want to do is to put your buy stop up here. Then your stop loss is going to be down. I will show it on a real chart. Your stop loss, it shouldn't be obvious, especially V75. Your stop loss should not be obvious, because it's very, very funny that most times we just put our stop loss here. I mean, right? It should be down, should be a little bit down, all right? Put your stop loss down, so that in case the price, instead of going up, comes down, it will stop you out. That is their protective stop loss. So this is called bullish engulfing. And let's talk about bearish engulfing. The same thing. Look at the engulfing. Look at the small one. Remember, this is bearish candlestick. It opens here, closes here. This was the lowest. This was the highest, and this is the bullish engulf. This is a good. The same thing with the other one I just explained to you. So let me just skip it and take you to the next candlestick. Right now, we have explained. I've explained bullish engulfing. Now, this is another one that you have to take note of, and this is called bearish engulfing. This is called bearish engulfing. If this is formed, if you see something like this on a resistance zone, signal. It is a sell signal. If you see this on a resistance zone, allow this candlestick to finish forming. If you see small candlestick like green form, then followed by this massive giant candlestick on a resistance zone, that is, you're going to put your stop loss here. So in case the price go against you, your stop loss will help you not to wipe your account, and then this is going to be your entry point. Then your take profit is going to be down, of course. So guys, this is what we call, these are the candlestick patterns that you use these two this pin bar and engulfing candlestick. They are very, very important. In fact, if you're trading and you don't know this candlestick patterns, that means you will not make money as much, when to buy and when to sell. So let's go to the race chart. Let me show you how this candlestick works. Maybe I'm going to show you with V75, but these things work with all the market. It's not just in V75, but it works with all the markets. But since we trade more of V75, let me show you how it works here too. Okay. Now, can you see this candlestick? Can you guys see this one? This big one, this one here. Okay, you can see it, right? Now, what is this? What is this candle? What will you call this? What pattern of candlestick is that? Can someone help us? What is this? What is this pattern called? What is it called? Can someone help us with this? What is this called? Look at the green, look at red. What is this called? Bearish engulfing. Good. Now, this is bearish engulfing. You can see what happened after this bearish engulfing candlestick. After this candlestick formed, yes, bearish engulfing. Good. After forming this candlestick, right, the market came down, but did a little bit pull back to scare some people away. Pull back. Then the market now collapse completely. You see? So once you take note of all this, this is called this is a zone. Why this is very important here? Because this is a zone. You don't want to see this kind of thing on a. Let me show you something. It's not going to be here. It's not going to be here. If it's going to be here, it's a no man's zone. It's this place is not a zone. Since this place is not a zone, you don't want to. If you see a bearish engulfing on a nomad, like all these places that is not a zone, you don't want to take the trade. You want to take the trade only when this happens on a zone. All right. Now let's go for another example. Another example here. Can you guys see this? This one here. What will you call this? What will you call this? What will you call this? Would somebody help us? What will you call this? Okay, it's a bullish engulfing. Good. It's a bullish engulfing. You can see that because this happens on a zone. This was a zone. After the formation, good. This is a bullish engulfing. After the formation of this candlestick, all right, you see the massive movement. Look at the massive movement of the market. The market moves. Look at all the way up before turning from here, pull back from here, and then move again. All right, because it's on a zone. If you look at this market, it's on a zone, and this is 30 minutes time frame. The time frame you are using does not really matter. Time frame you are using does not really matter. So let's look at another example. I will show you that I will even show you on a higher time frame. This is okay. Now let me show you another example. Once you learn how to spot these things, you don't need signal. You don't need somebody to give you signal. Just learn how to draw your zones and your trend lines. Then use your eyes to spot all this candlestick formation. What will you call this? This candlestick. What will you call this? What will you call this, guys? What are you going to call that? Maybe I should zoom in, right? Okay. Bearish, right? Good. Look at it here. It's a bearish engulfing. You can see that after this was a bullish candlestick, but after the formation of this bullish candlestick, the market collapsed. It went up here for a retest, then it collapsed completely. So just learn how to watch these things, this engulfing candle, and it does not matter the time frame. Look, you can see that this place is clearly a trend line. This is a trend line I drew. So I was watching the market to come back to test this by a trend line, then I will place a sell. And this was where I was selling. Okay. Now we've spotted these things on 30. Let's see if we can change it to 1 hour time frame. Let's see if we go to 1 hour. Let's not be as if it's only because it is 30 minutes. Let's see whether it is going to happen with a different time frame. Now, what will you call this? Let me show you another one. We've talked about bullish engulfing and bearish engulfing. What about this? What about this? What are you going to call that? What are you going to call that? I told you what that candlestick means. You can use your name, any name you like. But what signal is that based on what I have explained so far? What does that tell you? Are we following? Somebody zoom that point. Okay. Okay. This. Let me zoom again. This candlestick. What does it tell you? It's a bullish hammer. Good. Bullish hammer. You can see that after this bullish hammer formed, yeah, buy signal. Good. After the formation of this hammer, the market moves massively. And why this one is valid? Why this trade becomes valid for a buy? Because it is on a zone, reversal to an up. Yes, reversal to the up. You're right. This is on a zone. If it does not form on a zone, don't buy. I want you to repeat after me. If this does not form on a zone, I will not buy. No matter how attractive the trade is, I will not buy. It has to be on a support zone. And it does not matter the time frame you are using. You could be using, I was using 1 hour time frame. Now this is a 30 minutes time frame. Rather, now this is a 1 hour time frame. You can see that the same thing applies even to 1 day. 1 day. Let me show you something with 1 day. That this is, it doesn't matter the time frame you are using, it's all the same. This is daily time frame. I'm going to spot that pin bar for you. This is bearish. This is bullish engulfing. This also is a bullish engulfing. Can you guys see? This is a bullish engulfing. This is a zone. You can see that after this formed, the market went up, came back for a retest, and then did this. So it does not matter where the market is or the time frame is. It applies to every time frame and every market. So let's look at hammer on a bearish hammer. Then look for a bearish hammer again. Bearish hammer. We've talked about bullish hammer. Let's look for bearish hammer. And the more the longer the more the tail is long, the value the trade becomes. Do you understand me, guys? If the tail is long, it gives you a more that your entry become more valid. I don't know if you guys understand what I mean. Whenever you are watching this thing, watch the how long the tail is. The longer the tail, the more valid the trade signal becomes. Look at here. This is also hammer, the bearish hammer, right? That is the bearish hammer. So these things happens over and over in all the markets. It does not matter which market. It does not matter which market you're trading, but just be comfortable drawing your zones. Once you learn how to draw your zones, then you spot all these things. It becomes your entry point. You use them to enter the market. All right, guys. I think this is enough for tonight. If you have any questions so far based on what we have discussed, please can you ask a question? Anything I have to clear you, let me clear you. Please, if there any question before we take to the next level of this training. Is there any question that you would like to ask? Any question, please? Any question? I want to know if there's any question. Okay, somebody have a question. Please, would you like to speak out, or I should just you type? I like you to speak out so that you don't you will be fast, so that you don't be typing. Samuel, let me allow you to speak out so you can talk. All right, Samuel, can you speak out, please? Okay, Samuel, you're not speaking out. Okay, you're asking what is the difference between buy stop and buy limits. Okay. All right, let me explain. Buy stop. Okay. There are two different things. They sound alike, but they are two different things. All right. A buy stop. A buy stop simply means placing an order. Look at this price now. If a buy stop simply means placing an order above the current market price and expect the price to come. This is where this yellow is where the price, all right? For you to put a buy stop, you have to place an order above the current market price. Buy stop, write it down. Let me show you again. This is buy stop. This yellow line is where the current market price is, all right? If you want to place a buy stop, you place it above. That is 403,390.78 is where you are going to place a buy stop. It's placing above the current market price. Then if the market moves to that particular line, you are going to be in the trade. That is what they call buy stop. But a buy limit is opposite of a buy stop. A buy limit is placing an order below the current market price and expect the market to come up. Example. This is where the price. This is where the current price, right? This yellow. For a buy limit, it means that you are going, because this is a zone. You don't just put a buy limit or buy stop without knowing what you're doing, why you're doing that. You want to place that because the market is either on a support zone or on a resistance zone. So now this is a support zone. So for buyers, for traders, once they have discovered that this is a zone, it means that market usually turns from here, even if it's buying, it is selling rather. So a buy limit is placing an order below. Let's say the price is here now. So once you put a buy limit down here, you are saying that price should come down here. I know it's selling right now. I know it's selling. Maybe it's up here, but I know it will come down. Right now, it's going to come down and it's going to come down to this level. Once it gets to this level, your trade will be triggered. That is what they call buy limit, placing an order below the current market price and expect the market to go up. While the buy stop is placing an order above. Remember, for a buy stop is here. The price is here. You want to put above here. So price move up because you know the market is a buy. So you say, come up, the price is too low. Come up a little bit. The price is too low. I want to buy with a higher price. So once you place the order, you type the numbers on your, put it on your Meta 4 or Meta 5, your trading platform. The trade will be triggered once price get to that level. That for instance, this one is 403588.68 is what you call the buy order, buy stop. But if you want to take it instant execution, it's immediately you press buy, you're going to be in the buy. But for a sell stop, you're saying this up is too high. I don't want to buy with this high price. It's too high. I want to buy when price falls down to this down. So it's opposite. One is higher, come up. One is come down. First, come down. I know you will come down. That price is too much. I want you to come down so I'll be in the trade. If you look at this, the price now, if I put my cursor on that plate, it's 396134.44. That means the price has reduced to 39. So you want to be in the trade with a lower price. That is what you call buy limit. Do you understand, Samuel? Do you understand what I've just explained so far? You get it right? Okay, good. All right. It takes time for you to understand these things. So I will advise you watch those videos I sent to you about pending orders. Watch them over and over to capture what all these things mean. Okay. Is there any other question? Is there any other question? Is there any other question? Please, guys, any other question? Anybody wants to ask any question? Any question? I want to believe you got to what I just said tonight about candlesticks formations, their patterns, and the reason why you should watch out for all these candlesticks. And one thing again is every candlesticks that you're seeing here forms like this is a 1 hour 30 minutes time frame, all right? It means that this candlestick forms every 30 minutes. If they're using 1 hour, it means these ones are forming every 1 hour. Every 1 hour you see this one form. This was 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock candlestick. This is 9 o'clock candlestick. This was 7 o'clock candlestick. This was 6 o'clock. So every hour this is changing, either going up or going down. If it is 4 hour time frame you are using, the time frames are up here. It means that they are forming every 4 hours. Every 4 hours, the time frames changing. If you are using daily, the same concept. It means that every single day, this was yesterday, this is today's candlestick. This was yesterday's candlestick. This today's one is going to close by 1 o'clock. 1 a.m. That is their time. Here, Nigeria time, 1 a.m. It's going to change to it can be closing bullish or bearish. Then from 1 a.m. another one will start forming. So all this you're seeing represent everyday activities, but this is a daily time frame. You take it down, is count it number of days. Like from this place to here, let me count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to this trend line. 8 days. Market was moving from here to this place 8 days. All right. I want to believe you've gotten this. So if there's no question, let's go to the next segment. Okay, like I told you most of the time that the key to your success in business, you want to create wealth, you want to learn how you want to make money. Okay, somebody said, please during the training, I hear you use words like market, and buy buyer, trader. What's the difference? Okay, market market is same thing as when I say market, I'm talking about a particular instrument you're trading. Like this is Visa, but this is the market you're trading. Buy, buyer, meaning maybe you are placing a buy. Trader is meaning you as a man, as a trade, as you are placing a buy or selling, you're selling, you are a trader. Buyer, like now, if I place a buy now, I am buying this market. If I'm placing a sell, it means I'm selling. You as a person, you're a trader. Market is what you're seeing. This market, this is the market. Market, market makers or buyers. I don't understand. Please, Olori, you say market makers or is it market makers? Are you trying to say market makers? Okay, market maker. Okay, when you hear people say market makers are people. See, we are just 20% of this market. You and I, we are just 20%. We are just the majority of trading activities that you see is moved by investors like hedge fund managers, banks, and other financial institutions. So those are the market makers. They make the movement, they make things happen. That's why you see market is moving up and down. Is this investor, these people that are using, yeah, we are retailers, we are retail traders. So those market makers, those people that you are hearing as market makers, they are the movers and the makers of this market because of the large sums of money they put involved. Some of them are trading millions of dollars in their account, and you and I, we are struggling with $1,000 or $2,000. So they are the market makers. Banks, hedge funds, other institutions that come with large amount of money to trade. They can change the market. That's why they are market maker. They can change the movement. Banks will just come look at this place as a buy now. Banks will just decide to pump money for sale. Market will collapse. They have changed the movement of the market. You and I cannot change. That's why sometimes you can see a signal, but maybe an investor came in and pumped in money. You have seen a sell signal, and you place a sell. Investor just come and place large amount of money to buy. You can change that your sell signal and your stop loss hits. They'll make good profit without their buy order because of the millions of dollars they are pumping into that particular time to buy. It will hit their stop loss. Then later they sold again. So they are the market makers that here, large institutions, banks, and other financial institutions. Right? Any other question? All right, thank you. Any other question? Okay, okay, there's no question. Quickly, let's go to the next segment. I'm going to make it very brief. Now, I told you that if you want to create wealth, the next thing as you're trading, you should also learn how to invest your money because investment 101 was not taught in school. So most of us put our money in the bank. We don't like to take risk. We are scared to our teeth. We are scared of losing. If you are scared of losing, I guarantee you this: you will never create wealth. Wealthy people, wealthy people are not scared. They take risk. They invest their money. But poor and middle class people, because of fear of losing, they don't learn how to invest their money. They put their money in a safe place. They put their money in the bank. But rich people invest their money. So I tell you one thing: if you want to create wealth, all right, 10% of your money should be set aside every time you earn money, whether by a gift or by your job. 10% of that money should be set aside for investment. And how do you invest your money? You can do it, you can buy real estate, you can buy gold, you can buy stock market, so many investments. But you can also invest in companies that will make money for you while you are working. You are going about your normal business, you're going about your trading business, you're going about your job, or you can put your money in companies. that can use this money to do business and make returns for you every day. That's where I discovered this. And since I discovered this business, this particular company, that I can be trading at the same time someone else is trading with my money. To me, it's good. People say, have done this, have done that. I lost, I lose. I say, okay. I don't care how much I have lost, but I will not stop. Right? Success is going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. You have to keep on trying. But poor people, once they fail in one investment platform, they don't try again. They become so scared of everything they hear about investment. But that's the case to death of poverty. So I tell people, keep trying. Whether you lose yesterday, you can always win tomorrow. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times, but he didn't give up before he invented electric bulb you and I are enjoying today. So that's why I saw this company. It is called Pennywise Wealth Management. How many of us have heard about Pennywise Wealth Management? If you have heard about Pennywise Wealth Management, can you type one? Can you type one? If you have heard about Pennywise, okay. All right, good, 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 good. How many of us are already investor? I'm an investor in Pennywise. Can you type yes? I'm already an investor in Pennywise. Can you type yes? Yes. Yes. Okay, Karen, is it? All right, somebody did HP. I'm already an investor in Pennywise Wealth Management. Can you type yes? Okay. Okay, additional. Okay, three people. We have three people in the house who are already investors. All right. Uh, are they paying? Please, can you tell the other people if they are paying you every day? If they are paying you every day, say type 2. If they are paying you every day, type 2. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, now this is what I discovered. A friend of mine, sometime this is we are in June, sometime April, introduced me to this company. He said he had been working with this company for over a year now. This company was founded in 2016, and what this company does is to if you invest your money in this company, the company use their money to trade the market. They use their money to trade the market. Um, they trade the forex market. Let me just show you some. And you kept quiet. And see, the information, not as if you kept quiet, but sometimes the right people we meet. I came across him in a gym, and he was talking about this how he was making his money under this lockdown. I said, what's that? I said, I trade the market, I trade forex. And I said, have you ever heard about Pennywise? I said, yes. I know. I said, no, I don't know. He explained it to me. I said, are you serious? I went to the website. I did my financial, because me, I like to do my due diligence. So my risk is quite calculated risk. I did my due diligence and went to the internet and researched, and I discovered the company is not fake, it's real. So what do they do with their money? Look what they do with their money. Right? The what they do with the money is this very simple. They are into investment in they will be well through the stock market, real estate, digital market, gold mining, investment in shares of company stock, hard currency. All these things is what the company does with their money. Right? So at the end of the day, they pay you 2%. This is my account. I'm going to log in. They pay you 2% of whatever money you invest in the company. For instance, if you invest I started with $500. I invested with $500. So what this company does is they will keep your money for 90 days. This is my name. This is my name. This is my email address. This is my phone number. You're seeing. The company will hold your money for 90 good days. All right. The company will hold your money for 90 days. Then at the expiration of the 90 days, and within this period, they are with your money, the company pays you $10, 2% every single day. So for example, for me, my earnings is $10. Let me show you my earnings. Okay, returns. This is my earnings. My earnings is $10 every day, 2%. All right, because I invested 100, $500. They gave you, they gave me $10 as I registered. That is a bonus for this coronavirus. That is their way of helping the poor. They give you $2, $10. So my commission is $10, 20 cents every single day. So every day from Monday to Friday, the company pays me $10. So as I am trading, my money is working for me, actively working for me somewhere. I have more than one account. I have up to like 6 accounts, different accounts with different email addresses. So if you invest $100 for instance, the company pays you $2 every day. That is 2%. So at the end of the 90 days, the company gives you back your capital, but you must have earned this commission from Monday to Friday. This was my Friday earning. Yeah, this was on the June. Yes, it was yesterday's earning. This was Thursday. This was on Wednesday. So every day from Monday to Friday, the company pays me 2% of what I invested. This is my active money to withdraw. This is what I've withdrawn so far. My withdrawals, you can withdraw anytime, even weekend. Today, I withdrew. Let me check what I withdrew today. This was my today is 6, right? Completed $60. They collect small percentage for withdrawal. So this is what I have withdrawn so far for $554 withdrawn so far. I withdrew it yesterday, today rather. All right. So this is how the company works. And the company said now we cannot allow only few people to know about this thing because this thing is changing lives. Now the company did something, though this is not a must, it's not a must, it's optional. You like to keep this to yourself, that's fine. But if you like to talk like the way I'm doing, I like talking to people, I like to share my ideas and how I make my money with other people. If you want to do that, the company says for doing that, and it's just now to July ending, 30th of July. For doing that, anybody who register with your link, we are going to give you $50. Anybody who register and fund his account, the least account funding is $100. The company says if anybody register with your account, we are with a link, we are going to give you $50. That is what the company said. So guys, you can literally earn with your commission, and then if you decide to talk to people, that's just between now and April, between now and July end rather. If you decide to talk to people about this company, the company pays you $50 for anybody who sign up with the link. Like I told you, it's optional, it's up to you. But if you want to keep quiet, that's fine. That is fine. You earn money even under coronavirus, or whether you're working or not, you are earning money. How many of you like the concept? Please, can you add to the money you invested? Yeah, you can increase your earnings. If you can increase your, what's it called, your investment. If you want to increase your investment, you can increase it. Let me drop the link on the group. If you want to increase your earning power, for instance, I started with $500, right? But if I want to increase it to $20 a day, I will just simply add another $500 to this, so that the company will be paying me $20 every day. So every weekend I withdraw. Um, every weekend I withdraw $100. It's quite amazing. It's quite amazing, guys. It's amazing. For me, I like online things. I like online things. So for me, if you are struggling It's just lack of information and lack of uh, believing in yourself that you can win. I like being in my house. Someone said, how much can I start with? The list is $100. You can pay. Let me show you how you can pay. You can pay with as a trader. It doesn't. Some days trade will not go your way. Trading the market is not. Some days like today we traded and the money the market hit our stop loss. It happens. You hit our stop loss, but if you are an investor, even if market hits your stop loss, it doesn't really matter. Your company, your money is working for you. Warren Buffett said one thing. He said, if you don't learn how to make money while you sleep, you'll be working until you die. So my goal in life now is to make money while I sleep. That's why I have my money invested. I have shares in companies. I have my money invested in cryptocurrencies. I bought some ICOs, I bought some markets, some Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. They are there so that when they grow, I'll make money. I also invest in all these things. That's how I earn my money. I don't have to go and look for a job. I just have to be in my house and be making money with all these ideas and platforms. So I encourage you to do that too. If you want to pay, very simple. Just click with Perfect Bitcoin. If you click Bitcoin, it's going to pop up. All right. If I want to pay with Bitcoin, very simple. I will just copy this Bitcoin address and then paste it on my blockchain. Then pay the amount I want to pay. That's for Bitcoin. But if I want to pay Perfect Money, simple. I type the amount. All right. Then I click pay with Perfect Money. That is how to pay. For those of you who would like to participate, it's very simple. If you want to come in with any amount, come in. Then you start talking like what I'm doing. That is a very good idea so that you can be earning through that one. If you don't have enough to invest, you can come with $100. Then you start talking to your friends and family members so that you will be earning from that referrals and build your capital from there. Company has come to stay. For a company to succeed even during this hardship, it means that the company is strong. So guys, this is what I have for you. If you have any questions based on this, you can ask me, or you can also WhatsApp me for anything you need to know about this company. Any question so far? So we can round up on Pennywise now. Any question? My goal for you is to make money. Before I start talking about this, I've done my research and I saw that it's working. So if it's working, then why should I keep quiet? Any question? Fine. Okay, Kira, easy. Thank you. Any question? Any question so far on this? The question before we call it a day. All right, it seems we don't have any question. All right, guys. Once again, I want to thank you for tonight's training. So, like I told you from the beginning, form the successful habits. All right, next, practice what you have learned. Study it every single day. Put it in the practice. Use demos to practice. All right, then for those of you who have money in the bank, okay, somebody say, what is the difference between Perfect Money and blockchain wallet? Okay, Perfect Money is an online payment company that you can pay with them. But Bitcoin is a currency, it's a cryptocurrency. It's a cryptocurrency, it's one of the first cryptocurrency. Is the blockchain wallet is where you store your Bitcoin or other cryptocurrency. Perfect Money does not fluctuate. If you have $100, your $100 remain in your account. But Bitcoin, as the Bitcoin price decreases, your money in your Bitcoin wallet decreases. If Bitcoin price changes, your money changes too. It's going up or down. Do you sell BTC? Yes, I do sell BTC. For those of you who want to buy BTC, you can private chat me on that. So you can. So click this. You can create an account. Pennywise create an account. It's free. Account creation is free. Create an account so that you can go around the website and make a decision to invest, because this is the best time for you to invest. So you can earn every day, so that you have, if you are earning, even with the least $100 and you are earning $2 every day, a weekend is about $10. That is over 4,800 according to Bitcoin price. You are earning 4,800 on your investment. It's money you can use to buy a recharge card with your family, with your wife, children, buy ice cream for your kids. Instead of keeping the money in the bank, you can keep that money to be buying recharge card or pot of soup that day for that weekend. It go a long way for us as traders. Whether you lose though in the market or not, you're always making. No, perfect money and blockchain, they are two different things. They are not the same. Bitcoin, perfect money is not blockchain wallet. Blockchain is to store cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Why perfect money is to only store perfect money. So you can't transfer Bitcoin, perfect money to Bitcoin, to the blockchain. That's not, it's not possible. Blockchain is a wallet that you can use to store other Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Perfect money is only perfect money. It's USD dollars. All right, guys. Thank you once again for coming. I commend you. I congratulate you. I celebrate you guys for always finding out time to be here. Some of you have not missed class one day. That's good. Keep it up. I see you on Tuesday again. Good night and God bless you. No, perfect money. If you need perfect money, you have to buy from agent. Like me, I am an agent. You have to buy from agent. You cannot buy perfect money with your card except you become an agent. You need perfect money to fund your perfect to your binary account, because you can use perfect money to fund binary as well. If you want to use perfect money to fund your binary or to fund your Pennywise account, you have to buy it from an agent. That's how it works. Agents are online everywhere. Okay, guys. Thank you once again. I see you on Tuesday. Wish you happy weekend. All right. Thank you.